I've tested tons of headphones over the years, and one brand I always hoped would join the headphone space was Sonos. And finally, the day has come. These are the brand new Sonos Ace, and despite being their first ever headphones, these headphones feel surprisingly refined. Like, you can tell they were clearly designed by a team with a lot of audio experience and a strong passion for the design, as you'll see throughout this video. So, for example, these have spatial audio. And if you were watching a movie and you decide, hey, I want to get some more popcorn, you get up, you walk away, these detect that you're walking and disable spatial audio, so it's not weird and disorienting. And then, when you sit down, it re-enables it. Such attention to detail is prevalent throughout these headphones in subtle little ways that make a pretty big difference. Also, I don't want to spoil the video, but my ANC tests, my microphone tests, and my sound quality testing all showed these to beat a lot of the industry leaders out there, which is really impressive. Now, these are incredibly exciting, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to take a second to clarify that this video was made in partnership with Sonos. But as you know, my opinions cannot be bought, and I never collaborate with products that I don't genuinely find new and interesting and exciting. So in this video, I want to showcase the unique features that I think are genuinely impressive and different, and I'll show you real test results like a microphone test so you can develop an opinion of your own. So let's start off with the design here. These come in two colors, black and white, and they have synthetic leather ear cups that magnetically detach. So if needed, they are super easy to replace. The hinge is elegantly hidden within the shell of the ear cups for a very recognizable aesthetic. The plastic is very resistant to fingerprints, which I think is very impressive. The metal gives a strong reinforcement that gives them a premium feel while still weighing just barely over 300 grams. The cups rotate outward to fit in the case, and the headband is adjustable with a very satisfying level of friction that makes them feel distinctly premium. I also find it impressive that although the headband and ear cups match almost exactly, Sonos used two different vegan leather materials. The headband is meant to be more durable, while the ear cups are softer and optimized for comfort, sound, and active noise cancellation performance. You'll also notice there's only a USB Type-C port on these headphones, but they come with two cables in the case, a USB Type-C to C cable and a Type-C to 3.5mm cable. Both offer lossless audio in case you don't want to use Bluetooth. And maybe this is just me being a headphones nerd, but I think the coolest touch here is the case. Like, check out this little magnetic cable pod that comes out of the case. It reminds me of my Nana's old coin pouch that you pinch and you can put the cables and store them in here. Now, while the comfort and aesthetics seem to have a lot of thought put into them, the controls are perhaps even more intriguing to me. Maybe you'll agree. At first glance, you'll see a power and Bluetooth button on the left side. The headphones know when they're on your head, so they'll automatically play and pause. And on the right side, there's an ANC and a voice assistant button next to the slider. The slider controls the volume, but interestingly, also acts as a button, which I think is just, it makes so much sense. It's so obvious that you would add that, and yet no other headphones have. The button works for playback controls to skip tracks, play, pause, and stuff like that. And if you press and hold it, you can switch between your Sonos Arc soundbar and the headphones. So now we have an ecosystem here. Not only do these connect to your phone, but you can also connect to a Sonos Arc soundbar. So if I'm watching a movie on my TV using the Sonos Arc soundbar and I want to experience it either more intimately or perhaps my wife is going to bed, I can simply put these headphones on, press and hold the button, and bam, the audio goes to my headphones from the soundbar. Now at launch, this is only going to work with the Sonos Arc soundbar, but it will eventually roll out to other Sonos products as well. You can also use the Sonos app to make that switch and to change other settings about the headphones as well. And because of this ecosystem, the soundbar can also help Sonos to map your room and give you spatial audio that actually sounds like it's in your room, not just in some little box. It's kind of tough to explain this without you experiencing it, but I'm somebody who never liked spatial audio until now. Like when watching a Dolby Atmos movie with the Sonos True Cinema room mapping, it's genuinely a good experience. Like, I really enjoy that. Now let's get into a microphone test. Now these have some very competitive active noise cancellation and ambient pass-through as well. The transparency is a very natural sound with very little distortion and very little noise, while enabling me to hear like the directions of where sounds come from. Overall, it's quite impressive. And you also get 30 hours of battery per charge and 3 hours of battery with just a 3-minute charge.
All right, so I'm outside next to a fairly busy road. It's a little bit breezy out here. This should be a pretty tough environment for a pair of headphones, but let me know how the microphone sounds here.
And the ambient sound is matched by an equally impressive active noise cancellation. So yeah, that's a quick summary of the new Sonos Ace headphones. Great sound, great active noise cancellation, great microphones, and a design that has more attention to detail than any headphones I've tested in the past year. I'm really excited to see Sonos entering the market with such a strong competitor, and I'm excited to continue using and testing out these headphones.